So let's create a battle plan. Imagine that your child has hit something academically or in life that is so overwhelming, so confusing that they're paralyzed. They just can't move forward. And you're hearing that C word, can't, all day long. I can't do this. It's typically paired with words like, I hate this is terrible, this is disgusting, I don't get it, it's too hard. They're overwhelmed, they're confused. A lot of times you'll see this surface in mathematics at that teeter-totter point where kids have gone from the fun stuff, adding, subtracting, counting, patterning, that kind of stuff, the tangible stuff that you know you need. And then the teeter-totter tilts and they get into things that are confusing a little bit. But then when you look at the textbook is no longer fun. It's filled with words that are unfamiliar, and it just rolls from one unfamiliar concept to the next unfamiliar concept. And the child goes from feeling confused to feeling really confused to being overwhelmed, and then they just push back against that topic and they never lean into it again. And so in this class, we're going to be talking about what to do when you see that happen, right? You can't just leave your child floundering in that state of confusion. Oh, I guess you could, but that's not why we homeschool, right? We homeschool to teach our kids how to learn. And so the very first thing that you and I need to know is that this happens to every child at some point in time in their academic journey. The unlucky ones don't hit that point of confusion until higher education, where they've skated through all that early stuff and then they merge into college and they get smacked with it in the face, and then they don't have the skills in order to find the help that they need oftentimes. So this is for parents of real live flesh and blood kids that sometimes just don't get it, and parents that don't have the words to explain the concept in the moment because they just don't get it in the moment. So we need a battle plan. We need to be ready so that we can march forward into success. The very first step of building a battle plan is to identify the enemy. Listen carefully. It's not your child. And it's not the person staring back at you in the mirror. The enemy is confusion. Confusion because you just don't know how to do it. You don't know the language. You don't know the steps. And that's okay. There are steps and procedures to help you get through. So this lesson is for you to look at your child and for you to remember that you're on the same team. You are not enemies, and that together you can create a battle plan so that you can move through this period of confusion with total success. So you ready? I will see you in the next lesson.